All right, it's time for our night one of WrestleMania main event predictions. We're all gonna go give around our picks, and then we're gonna go over some topics and what we think's gonna happen. All right, I'll start with my pick. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, OTC. Obviously, he's gonna win. He's the GOAT, no question.
I mean, he's gonna win, but yeah, Seth Rollins is gonna win because of some Paul Heyman interference.
We all got differing opinions here. I got the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, to win this.
All right, so who does anyone? I'll start with what I think's gonna happen here. Paul Heyman, CM Punk gonna come out together. Paul Heyman's not gonna look too happy. Him and Roman Reigns just broke up. I mean, he's gonna be distraught.
Yeah.
Rollins comes out. Roman gets his big entrance. The match is gonna start probably with like a 10-minute stare down. You know, then the action's gonna pick up. It'll be Roman and Seth for a while. They'll beat up Punk together. Maybe do a little shield power bomb through the table. Go back to what they used to do. And then Paul Heyman at the end of the match is gonna turn on Roman Reigns and CM Punk and join up with Seth Rollins. Even though I think Roman Reigns is gonna win, Seth Rollins will win. He'll pin whoever. And then him and Paul Heyman are gonna leave night one together as the new duo.
Okay, well, I'd pick Seth Rollins, but that's not how I see it going. I think Paul Heyman is gonna, it's gonna be the classic. Punk and Roman are gonna be like fighting each other. Rollins gonna be left out of it kind of, and Paul Heyman's gonna be like choosing between them the whole match. I think there's gonna be moments where like Paul Heyman's helping Punk, helping Roman. Maybe he's about to get his ass kicked by Seth Rollins, but I think in the end, Seth Rollins takes advantage of Paul Heyman screwing up who he's trying to help, and he swoops in for the victory. But Paul Heyman does not side with Seth Rollins, in my opinion.
I agree with Tom. I don't think Paul Heyman is going to pick any sides at all. I think he's going to go into business for himself. But I do think that they're going to keep playing into this storyline where Roman's feels kind of betrayed by Paul Heyman. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think that Paul Heyman is going to cost Roman Reigns this match accidentally somehow by distracting him or not keeping him focused. And I think it'll be Punk who's the one that takes advantage. Maybe Rollins does the damage to him. Maybe when the ref's not looking, he takes a steel chair to his back again or something.
Well, it's a
But
triple
then
threat. It's no DQ, so.
that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. But maybe Rollins hits
Yeah.
him with the chair when Roman's not looking. But then CM Punk's the one who takes advantage, takes out Rollins, and then he's the one that pins Roman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's possible.
But Rollins does the
Um.
damage.
I think this main event is going to directly tie into night two's main event. I
Yeah.
think, I think because Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins are going to join forces, the third go, the third guy in the Rock's group with Cena is going to be Seth Rollins, accompanied by Paul Heyman, and then they're going to just run rampant through WWE for the next however long. I think it makes the most sense out of everybody, especially because they've been teasing Rollins turning heel for a little while now.
Yeah. I don't think Seth Rollins is gonna join them, but I will say this: you're right. They're teasing the heel turn. They need another big heel, and like The Rock has been praising Seth Rollins like crazy. It is like
I've seen
I don't know.
that.
It's weird. Like I don't know. He
Yeah.
called him the MVP of WrestleMania. Like yeah, he did great, but like MVP. Let's calm down here. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But I think Paul Heyman's just gonna join The Rock and Cena on his own. Maybe like some other guy would. I don't know. I just don't see Seth Rollins joining forces with Paul Heyman because like he's been insulting him and attacking him. I don't see Paul Heyman siding with him after all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, look what Paul Heyman used to do to Roman Reigns and CM Punk. He pepper sprayed Roman Reigns. Pepper sprayed
Yeah,
him. He
I
beat the shit.
guess.
Sorry,
What I think is going to happen with Paul Heyman after WrestleMania, I don't think he's going to manage Rollins, Punk, or Roman Reigns. I think since Braun Breaker is going to lose the IC title, in my opinion, I think Paul Heyman goes and manages Braun Breaker after WrestleMania. I think
that would
that's
be
where they're going
interesting.
to go with that. I think it's perfect.
That would
That's
be.
the perfect guy for Paul Heyman to manage.
It is perfect, but I think it's too way too soon for that because I think Paul Heyman has bigger stories here. I think he can be involved with like what Matt said, or he can be involved with what I said.
Yeah,
It'd
but I
just be
also think
weird.
it would be too soon because it would be like what they did with Cesaro and Paul Heyman. How after WrestleMania, everyone wants answers about Brock Lesnar and then the Undertaker. It'll be like that, but it'll be like he turned on Roman, he turned on Punk, and now he's with Braun Breaker of all people. It would just feel like It would just feel off. Wouldn't feel right.
That's true. That's
They would
true.
need something like a really
They
good story to go
they
with it.
probably won't do it right away, but I do think at some point soon he will manage
Yeah,
Braun
it's down
Breaker.
Would be
down the
cool.
line. That'd be
That'd be
sick.
cool.
But
But yeah, no, the Rock really has been teasing, teaming up with Seth Rollins and all the praises and stuff. He's not calling him a walking clown emoji anymore. He's not insulting him that much anymore.
yeah.
I I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities WWE's throwing at us, and they're keeping us guessing for sure.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for our night one of WrestleMania predictions. Let us know down below what you guys think is gonna happen, and like and subscribe for more.